Okay, guys. Cowboy Big D here. This is the pregame. I promised myself I was gonna do a video that another video. I was planning to do 3 videos this week. That's my plan, is to do 3 videos the whole week. But this week I only did 2, so expect 3. But I only did 2. Like previous video, I was sick the other week, last week, and I was getting over a cold, so and you could barely understand me because I was just terrible. But it's a pregame. Basically, you know, what I do in these pregame videos, it's just I'll go over who's playing, who's not playing, who's questionable, who's probable, the whole injury report for both teams. Basically, we'll start off with the Seahawks. It's Cowboys versus Seahawks at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm from New York, so if no one knows that. We'll start off with the Seattle Seahawks. For people who are out, and the person who is out is Charlie Martin, which is a wide receiver. He last week he got hit. I guess he did something to his lungs, or he damaged something around his chest area. So they say he's fine, but they're not going to play him. That's what the coach said. And the people who are questionable are Zach Miller. He has a foot problem. He will be questionable. He did limited practice Wednesday, but he didn't practice Thursday or Friday. So don't know the update on him. That's the tight end. Russell Okun, tackle. He has a knee problem. He didn't practice Wednesday, but he did limited practice Thursday and full practice Friday. And he's questionable. And the people who are most likely to play but have a little injury is Marshawn Lynch, the running back. He has a little back problem. You have John Moffitt. He has a shoulder problem. He's probable. Cindy Rice, which he did not practice Wednesday or Thursday, but the limited practice Friday, so I don't know how bad it is or what. So and Cindy Rice, he's you know, good wide receiver. You know, fast, pretty powerful guy. Defensive end, Greg Snubs has a hamstring problem. He's probable. And Golden Tail, another wide receiver, he has a knee problem, and they both fully practice, so, and they are probable. With the Cowboys, basically, it seems long, but the injury report, but it really isn't, because if you really look at it, and I'll read it to you, it's basically, you know, Jason Witten is full practice, so, you know, he's fine. Kyle Wibbler, he's good. He practiced in fall. DeMarcus Ware, he's good. Gerald Sensabaugh, he's good. The person who's out still is Jay Ratliff. I don't know anything yet on him. You know, basically, I don't know what's with the ankle. I don't know if it's sprained or what exactly is going on with that. But that's a big loss there, Jay Ratliff. But get him healthy 100% and he's good. DeMarco Murray, we all know he's good. You know, he showed it over Wednesday night against the Giants. Danny McCray, safety. He had a little neck problem when he played the Giants. I think it was that tackle when he was fighting for that ball in the fourth quarter when they were trying to grab it. They say he twisted it weird. That's what Jason Garrett said. So he might have bruised it, but he's fine. He fully practiced. Felix Jones, he's good to go. He fully practiced. He has a little rib problem, not broken. I think it was bruised. Matt Johnson, he's out. Safety, hamstring problem. I think he pulled it. I'm not sure if he pulled it or what. If you guys know, leave a comment on the below. Mike Jenkins, he's good to go. Little attitude problem. I think he had a little bit, actually. He seemed very testy against the media over the week. You know, he seemed like he didn't want to answer any questions. I think people are really getting on him with the shoulder, you know, upon having shoulder surgery and his age and everything. But just leave the guy alone. He's a great cornerback. He knows what he's doing. He did excellent against Green Bay, so not worried about him. Andre Holmes, he has wide receiver. He has a little knee problem. I think he just banged it up a little bit. He's good to go. Phil Costa, he's out. He had a back problem. What happened was, if you guys watched the Cowboy-Giant game, the first couple plays of the game. Sorry, my camera keeps going off. He pulled his back out or something. Nothing serious, but they're just gonna take it precautionary. You know, they're not gonna rush to things, especially these next two games. You know, hopefully we can get him back for Chicago Monday night, or you know, then they had that bye week after Chicago. So then we have Seattle today, and then we have Tampa Bay, and then we got Chicago, which I'm hoping he's ready for. Same thing with Jay Ratliff. But if they're not, they had that bye week, so they'll have. Hopefully, most of these guys I just read off, you won't even hear them in my next videos. But as that bye week, they'll be all good to go, healthy. But Phil Costa, I'm hoping he comes back soon, our center. But we'll see. You know, not the training staff, but the back, being a center and bending down all the time, you know, it's gonna bother you. So, and Miles Austin, he's good, fully practiced. Basically, that's the injury update. Little pregame injury update. Looks like the center. I don't know who's going to play center today, though. It's most likely going to be. I don't know. Who's our center, guys? Yeah, Phil Costa is out, and then you probably got either Ryan Cook, or you probably got like Keon Coleman, something like that. One of those guys will probably fit the position fine. Basically, what the Cowboys need to do to win this game is just to make sure you play like you did against the Giants. You know, not a lot of penalties. You know, the penalties killed us a little bit in the last game. Try to cut those down a little bit. But basically, yeah, just make sure they don't get big plays on you early. You know, basically just, you know, make sure you play. You know, I won't expect much for Kevin Ogletree. Really, I think that was, you know, I'd like to see Dez Bryant in there a little bit more. Miles Austin, you know, catching a little bit more. Obviously, he had a big touchdown last week. At the end there, but I'd like to see Dez Bryant a little bit more in this game, and I also like to see Jason Witten. Hopefully, he's healed enough to be the Jason Witten that we all know as Cowboy fans. Cole Beasley, don't know much about him yet. You know, Cole Beasley, I really liked in the preseason. You know, we all know what he did. I think he did phenomenal in the preseason. That's why he made it on the team. You know, he's fast. He's a wide receiver. You know, 5'8", 175 pounds. Rookie from Southern Methodist. You know, he's fast. He's like a Kevin Ogletree, sort of. I think, you know, Kevin Ogletree is a little smaller, a little bigger, I think. Yeah, Kevin Ogletree is 6'1", and Cole Beasley is 5'7". He's sort of like that wide receiver from New England there, that they got, that little white guy, a little short, but he's fast, and Cole Beasley is fast, and that's what we need. But we got guys that are big. We all know Dez Bryant's big. We all know that Miles Austin's, you know, not as big as Dez, but he's big, but he moves fast, like an Ogletree and Beasley, but not as much as fast, but fast enough. And then you got, you know, you got Harris, and then you got guys. We have wide receivers. They just need to stay healthy. Tyron Smith, they have to make sure Tyron Smith plays, like, you know, like, because when we got him in the draft, he played good at USC. He needs to play good like he played in USC. He knows how to play, and I don't like how they move him to the left, to the left. He's a right-handed tackle. I really don't like that, but I'm not the coach. So basically that's it, guys. I don't think you're gonna see much of really much a high-scoring game, really. The stadium's loud. They're great fans. New stadium. I'm hoping, it's a high-scoring game, but I think both defenses are going to show up good. I think we'll win by 2 scores, but I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it'll be like more of a 21-10 game, something like that. But basically, DeMarco Murray too, Felix Jones, Philip Tanner. We got a team. The Cowboys have a team. They just need to play like a team, and they play like a team like they did last week. They'll win again this week. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock now. 3 more hours until game time. Leave a comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my Cowboys Seattle game in the recap. Hopefully it'll be a good one. It should be a good one. So see you guys in my next video. See you tomorrow.